We have been blessed with the beautiful sacred space for our ministries of worship, Christian formation, fellowship, and community outreach on our 35-acre wooded sanctuary. We have so much to be grateful for here in this thriving parish community. And now, after months of discernment and prayer, our vestry and campaign steering committee are inviting you to participate in this exciting campaign, to broaden the scope of whom and how we will serve our community through a variety of ministries for people of all ages.
This capital campaign comes at a really exciting time in the life of the church. Several of our ministries have continued to grow, as has our congregation, and they're taking on new forms. And we've also had new ministries that our church has birthed that are starting to take shape. And Rachel and I are particularly excited about this campaign because as a family, we love being here so much, and we love these ministries that the church is doing, and we just want to be a part of continuing to grow those.
I would just say that we're super excited about this personally for our family because both of our children were baptized at this church and we have no intentions on leaving the area or this church. So it's super exciting to see these ministries grow that will help raise our children as people of faith.
The Rooted and Grounded in Love capital giving campaign components are as follows. Eliminate the line of credit for the new Treehouse Episcopal Montessori School building, $320,000. Our largest mission of the parish is our Episcopal Day School. With help of generous gifts, Christ the King has stepped out in faith to build a separate facility to house our rapidly growing Parish Day School.
The Treehouse remains the largest outreach mission of Christ the King. The school has seen consistent growth since opening its doors to 12 children back in 2008. The new school building is the culmination of many years of hard work, planning, and prayer.
So now I'd like to take you on a tour through the building and point out some of the features that we're most excited about. From the time they walk in the front door to start their school day, we'd love for our Treehouse children, their mamas and daddies, and our teachers to be greeted by this inspiring view, looking through the attractive atrium space, through these substantial, welcoming chapel doors, directly into our beautiful chapel, with, as its centerpiece, the cross that our own parishioner, Daryl Smith, has crafted and donated. Daryl built this cross from hand-picked cypress. I doubt that you'll find another preschool with either a chapel or a cross to compare with this. So here you'll see that in our chapel, we've used knotty pine tongue and groove ceiling and exposed beams to construct the roof of the chapel, which are in keeping with the knotty pine and exposed beams that are used in the sanctuary in the main church. Our classrooms are designed both in dimension and shape to fit with the Montessori teaching style and methodology. So we have porches around the east and west ends of the school and on the north face. This allows the teachers to continue their practice of bringing some teaching events outside, as well as the students having lunch outside when weather is nice and permits. So here on the west end of the building, we have the playground area. It will be 65 feet deep and 70 feet wide, and it will be totally enclosed in the security fence. So we made the effort to make sure that the new school building is in keeping architecturally and visually with the other buildings that are already on our campus. We want the school building to look like it fits perfectly with the existing Christ the King campus.
Funding for the Family Faith Formation Program, $147,500. The Family Faith Formation Program will provide our children with a transformative experience with Christ and His church, guiding them and helping them embrace a lifelong commitment of knowing and loving Christ. Currently, the program serves 56 families and 100 total children. The program will enable Christ the King to attract more young families with kids of all ages. With this campaign, we'll have the space, resources, and leadership to ensure the spiritual growth of our children and youth. And as we serve these families, we'll ensure the future growth of our church as well.
Refurbish the Christ the King Education Building and Nursery, $50,000. Currently, our Episcopal Day School fills all 3,500 square feet of our existing education building. When students and teachers move to their new building, however, our church will gain use of the vacated education building, providing much needed space for other ministries.
Outdoor beautification projects, $50,000. Christ the King sits in a peaceful outdoor sanctuary where all who enter our grounds are able to feel God's presence and holiness. With the campaign's help, this sublime natural setting will be enhanced even further with outdoor improvements designed to promote contemplation, reflection, and a closer connection with God.
Memorial Garden, $15,000.
One aspect of our beautiful sacred space here at Christ the King is our columbarium, where people's ashes are interred. But we hope to be able to expand this ministry to provide for the option of one having their ashes buried in the ground in a beautiful outdoor memorial garden where families and friends can come and pay their respect to their loved ones in a space that is beautiful and well manicured.
10% tithe to the Diocesan Go Forward campaign, Beckwith Camp and Conference Center, $67,500. If you're going to be rooted and grounded in love, part of that is sharing. Just as we encourage parishioners to work towards tithing, giving 10% of their income to the church, so too our church is called to tithe our income to those beyond our walls. The camp serves children, youth, and adults, from summer camps to youth retreats to adult retreats and weekends. Many Christ the King members have attended and participated in these camps and retreats throughout the years.
Multi-generational music program, $25,000. With the help of this campaign, our children's choir will be reinstated and will regularly join our adult choir in a multi-generational chorus. We will create opportunities for parishioners of every age to join together in song while providing outreach to the greater community as we invite others outside of our parish to join in our music ministry.
Now, we at Christ the King have a very powerful and very successful musical program. We have a magnificent sanctuary to produce music. Musicians love it because of the acoustics. And with our campaign, we think can even do more magnificent things yet. When the church was built, it was designed so that the community might become part of the concert series that we have. It was an outreach idea that has been extremely successful. Through the campaign, we will raise funds to expand our music program. One of the real great opportunities we have is to expand our program for children. Not only singing, like as in a choir, but to teach them actually about music, use biblical stories to enhance the learning that takes place through Sunday school with the music program. Music is a great way to memorize certain scriptures, and by putting music, the rhythm of music, and the stories that we told, it's something that locks in the brain and stays there for life. I can still remember songs I learned in Sunday school because music and association is great for memory.
Our Capital Campaign Steering Committee has been hard at work on this exciting project, and we look forward to sharing with you more details about this campaign and how you can be involved.
Gracious and ever-living God, from whom all blessings grow, inspiral and generous report, a greeted and rounded love campaign, in the same manner, has given to us, abundantly, faithfully, and joyfully. May the fruit of our contributions inspire the people of Christ the King. We're made tonight then in the joyous worship of Jesus Christ, to love and to serve, to empower Christian discipleship for many generations to come. Amen.